Hello, I'm Dr. Eve. You're live with me in the radio studio. We've just finished live on air, and I have some questions left over from listeners that I'd like to share with you. Dr. Eve, I'm a Christian. I've entered into a relationship going against my church's rules because I like this guy a lot. I broke up with him 6 months ago. I couldn't take the guilt. He demands certain sexual activity, like sex before marriage. I couldn't take the demands. I moved away to university, and I recently got back with him because my life was miserable without him. I was going crazy, but I waited so long that I think he's moved on. I know I hurt him. When I ask, he says he still loves me, but he doesn't respond to me the same way that he used to. He never calls me voluntarily like he used to. We're from very different backgrounds of intellectual and education and even religious differences, but I love him. I really want to make things work with him. I feel as if he's punishing me. He has another girlfriend and maybe just wants to get what he wanted from me, because this is my body. And then he was going to leave me alone. I'm a very cautious girl, but it costs me his love. Now I don't know what to do. Why is he treating me this way? Can he not accept me for who I am? Do I intimidate him? Is he insecure? This woman has got a lot of questions, and asking so many questions clearly is not coming from a solid sense of self. Solid sense of self is when a person really gets to know what their needs are and claims what those needs are. Here's a good example of how religion comes in and influences people's lives, their relationships and sexuality, and leads to a great deal of confusion in that process. It's about making a choice which this woman has found very difficult to do. She sees it as either or. Either she's going to go the Christian route, which means no premarital sex, which means no relationship for her, or else she's going to break the rules and live with the guilt and embrace what her heart desires, which is a healthy relationship. This is a conundrum that many people who choose to be in relationships and who also choose to be religious or observant find themselves in. If you go and speak to any kind of religious leader, they are going to say the same message to you around no premarital sex, but try and still maintain a relationship and wait until you get married. People struggle with this. I hope that you can find a way to get professional counseling and sort out the dilemma between your own religious observations, your own religious needs, as well as your own sexual and your own emotional needs. Contact me, dreve.co.za.